Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time for your front page, 14 after the hour. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, June 25th. Here's what's going on in the news. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries is lighting Trump up for launching a strike on Iran without congressional approval. He says Trump is acting like a one-man army.
The use of military force, which is offensive in nature, must be approved by the House and the Senate. That's according to the Constitution. It's not optional, Donald.
Jeffrey went on to say that Trump broke yet another campaign promise. Meanwhile, one of Trump's biggest fans, Georgia Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene, agrees. She slammed his decision to bomb Iran's nuclear sites, calling it a complete bait and switch. She says the MAGA promise was no foreign wars. A teenager accused of stabbing and killing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at a Dallas area track meet has now been indicted for murder. 18-year-old Carmelo Anthony could face anywhere from 5 to 99 years behind bars. Metcalf was a junior at Memorial High School in Frisco. A trial date has not yet been set. Andrew Cuomo is throwing in the towel. He's conceding the Democratic primary for New York City mayor to progressives candidate Zohran Mamdani. But here's the twist. Cuomo told the New York Times he might still run as an independent in the general election. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? NBA Draft goes down tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. Number one overall pick, expect to be Cooper Flagg to the Dallas Mavericks out of Duke. Number two should be Dylan Harper to San Antonio Spurs out of Rutgers. Those are probably the main two players really to worry about in this doggone draft. Boston Celtics trade Kristaps Porzingis to the Atlanta Hawks in a 3-team trade, also featuring the Brooklyn Nets as that third team. Porzingis is really the most important player in this whole situation, man, so he's going to be out there in Atlanta with the Hawks now. And if y'all didn't listen to this, Shannon Sharp and rapper Jim Jones got a little heated. Got into an argument on the Nightcap podcast. Jim Jones is on record for saying that he's better than Nas as a rapper. Shannon pretty much said, tap the brakes, little bro.
Were you smoking when you said you better than Nas? I'm putting it like this, Jim. Hey, bro, you been at this thing, but lyrically, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Yeah,
y'all
but look how you dress.
Nas.
Look how you dress. You don't even be in the same places I be in. And the things
I can be in the church house. You can't ever Nas lyrics. I don't know who told you that. Now look, y'all know you that good stuff, but you're not seeing Nas.
Bro,
you're not seeing Nas, bro. Let's be real.
You got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds in their panties because I said I'm better than Nas.
It don't matter.
Look at you.
Hey man, slow down, Jim. We like Jim Jones. Jim Jones cool, but it's Nas you talking about, man. I mean, this debate.
Oh man,
this debate can go in so many different directions, man. If you're just going straight on statistics, it's not even a comparison. But it is what it is, man. That's my quick sports report. Rickey the Tat, what you got coming up next in the hot spot?
Man, Rock T, these two R&B superstars are linking up for a tour. Can you guess which ones? I got the details up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brent?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, these two R&B superstars, it is Brandy and Monica. They have teamed up, and they just announced their upcoming joint tour, The Boy Is Mine Tour. This comes 27 years after they released their hit song, The Boy Is Mine, which spent 13 weeks at the top of the charts. Now, joining them on this joint tour, the 24-city tour, actually, is Kelly Rowland and Money Long and the new American Idol winner, Jamal Roberts. Here's what Brandy told Gayle King about the tour.
Brandy, you said it was a dream come true.
It was a dream come true. The song in itself, like this idea, was just monumental in '98, and I just wanted us to just do everything with the song. And finally, we get a chance to do that, and I'm excited, and I just can't wait.
It's going to be awesome.
I like
think
it.
Me too, right? And here's what Monica had to say.
It's a musical marriage. When you start to go on a tour, especially of this caliber, we have to talk about everything.
Yes.
And with Versus, for example, that was our first time seeing each other in years.
Yes.
Yeah. So there was no conversation. We weren't able to do what it is that we do now, which is really learn each other. We didn't really know each other.
Now we can't stop talking.
That's awesome.
I love that. And then when they asked him about the real beef and was there any real beef between the two of them, this is what they said.
It started as nothing, though.
Yeah.
It started as nothing, and it really did turn into something. There was a lot of confusion and conflict, and there was a lot of people around.
Yeah.
So most
the
often...
song didn't help either. We were fighting over a boy.
Right. And we don't even like the same type of boy.
We don't.
And there you have it. The Brandy and Monica tour kicks off October 16th in Cincinnati. I cannot wait to see it because Money Long is a great performer. Can't wait to see Kelly Rowland. They all have some major hit songs.
That tour start when?
That it starts, let me see. It's a 24-city tour, and it starts October 16th in Cincinnati.
Oh, that's going to be nice.
And all the tour dates are posted up on their social media pages. And they have a real cool commercial that somebody spent some money on because it is really, really nice. So I can't wait to go to this tour. We're going to be all in the audience singing all the songs because they all have some major hit songs. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, we got Rock T with that HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T?
Rickey Tad, that's Holla at Arkansas Baptist in the building.
Do it.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, that's next.
This is a crazy story. Michael Crowley, 29-year-old Michael Crowley, has been charged with murder after allegedly shooting and killing his 48-year-old uncle, Roderick Crowley, in DeKalb County, Georgia. Police say it all started after a heated argument over a honey bun that Roderick had taken and eaten from the fridge. Oh. Now, witness told Michael, hey, man, cool off, walk away, but he was so mad that he literally came back with his gun and fired 4 shots into his uncle's chest and arms. He later called 911 himself, then tried to hide out in the woods until a police dog sniffed him out, well, him and his gun. He's out on bond now. Now, nobody knows how a honey bun turned into a homicide. It's still just anybody's guess how this got so heated, literally.
Yeah, that tension probably been building up for a while.
But, you know, people get so mad when you mess with their stuff in the fridge.
Especially them snacks.
Right?
It was one of them Intamins.
Honey bun's a classic snack.
I'm living there, and it ain't no understanding as to who food belongs to what. And I done lived with uncles before and stuff. And don't touch this, don't touch that, and all that stuff. It can get real tense. Who drunk all the Kool-Aid?
Right.
Come on, dog.
Right.
Yeah,
And then
man.
you got those offenders that just keep doing it and don't care.
Yeah, I'll fight over some zebra cakes now.
Yeah, especially the refrigerated ones.
Come on,
Kindness
dog.
in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the bite. They got that bite. I don't like them room temperature. That bite right at the fridge. They be just right.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Watch that baby down with a Sprite and lay on the couch and have a seizure.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
that's
because
too much sugar.
sweet and sweet.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. But I don't drink the whole Sprite. Just to wash it down to burn your throat.
Ooh.
And then you cool it off with a bottle of water, and then you relax.
Wow.
Yes, sir. It's a routine it is now.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Come on, dog.
It
And get
is.
some
We
of them sweet heat golden flake chips to eat with it. Oh, come on,
yeah.
dog.
Why does it sound like a room full of fat people?
Okay.
Some Grippos.
Yes, sir.
My 600-pound life over here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be washed down on the porch like a Dodge Charger.
Each one of you petty ass, napping neck, no edge, still wearing lace front and dookie braid ass done stole my baby scroll off my porch. But I don't know what the you was thinking, because it's scrolling. But man, your dumb ass gonna be scrolling. And ain't nowhere around here to scroll but to the Yellowstone. And so when I catch you at that Yellowstone, I'm yanking that big pamper, sour bottle drinking, noodle eating, pallet land baby of yours up out my baby. And I'm going oops upside your head because you gonna be stupid enough to steal the instead of telling your baby daddy and go buy you a scroller. Depending on how nice you want, you can sell a book or two of food stamps and get you a scroller. However I got is mine. Cause if you think I'm finna be told poke your big ass all the way up there head while you scrolling in my baby, You done lost your rabbit ass man. I'm gonna give you 3 hours to bring my baby back to his porch where you got it from. You know what porch you got it off of. But see, I'm sitting around here on lay down front porch now. So you can go on sneak that around there and surprise and have me a nice little surprise when I get on back around her and ask for that rat baby of yours and my baby. No. I ain't gonna do nothing to the baby. But he getting up out there, don't know that. Cause I'm weak. Just more than a name. It's a lifestyle. You're gonna learn today.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, after shooting his shot, y'all, back in 2016, y'all, and finally, honey, getting a girl of his dream back in 2023, y'all, Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons, y'all, have officially called it quits, y'all. Now, they said I'll begin with a verse, honey, on his hit track, Down in the DM, y'all, when Mr. Gotti publicly, y'all, confessed his crush, y'all, on the beautiful Angela Simmons, y'all, the daughter of hip-hop royalty, Reverend Run. Now, they say it started as a viral lyric, eventually blossomed, honey, into a real-life romance, turning fans, y'all, into believers of that long-time game, that long, long game. They say, but now the chapter has closed. Now, during a recent appearance, y'all, on the Angie Martinez show, they're saying the beautiful Miss Angela Simmons, you know, she confirmed, y'all, that she and Gotti are no longer together, which brought tears to my eyes, y'all. Now, when she was asked a question about being in her single girl era, honey, Miss Angela, the mother of one, confirmed, y'all, that the split, and she talked about the split by prefacing it as it wasn't her decision, Ricky. She said it was not her decision. She said not by choice, but you know, she said, I respect him. She said, I had to make a decision. Some stuff is better left unsaid. Again, much love and respect to him. She said, she said he's doing his thing, and she is happy for him. I feel so sad for Angela. Because first of all, this girl was at her damn house tending to her business when this man was gallivanting all over the country, honey, talking about how he loved her and how he wanted her and put her all in his doggone music and everything like that. Then he did what a typical damn man would do. We called it back in the day the chase versus the conquer. He had been chased all over the damn place, putting all that stuff in the music about it. Then when he got her, now he got her, and what happened? Now they're not together. Allegedly, maybe he cheated on her or whatever, because she said it definitely wasn't her decision and stuff. And that's what women got to get smart at, honey. You don't let these damn men, honey, test drive the car. You need to buy the car, then test drive. Because I don't like test driving. You need to buy it.
So you just go buy a car, you don't test drive.
No, Ricky, that's why if you buying a damn decent car, why test drive?
You got to see how the car feels, how the car moves, how the car turns, the air conditioner, the radio.
Yeah,
so you just jump in there and buy it. You just look at it and buy it.
You just look at if you know it's a doggone good car, why do I have
like
to
Rock T said, what if it got transmission problems? What if it don't pull off good? What if
it don't damn matter?
What if it knock when it turn or something?
Yeah, what if it's like on the inside?
No, I'll tell you what, honey.
This analogy right here.
You gonna buy me first, then you gonna do all that, honey. You gonna test drive and stuff. Ain't no way in hell.
You gotta go get a black ice and hang on the mirror because it stank on the inside.
Well, hey, my thing is I feel bad, honey. That's what men do, honey. He did all this stuff to this girl, and now all of a sudden now they broke up after you didn't put all this music out, wanted and stuff, and she finally gave in to him, and then giving in to him, and look what she got to deal with now, heartache. No, ma'am, honey, no, sir.
But Gary, remember, he had a lot going on. His brother was just murdered too. Okay. His brother was murdered. It's been a whole lot going on with him and his record label. Maybe she don't want that life. Maybe he don't want her around that.
Well, if he don't want that and all that said and done, honey, he should tell her.
I know our parents somewhere celebrating quietly.
Right.
Yeah. Because I was worried about her because there's a lot of stuff, and after that, I don't know. All
her baby father was murdered.
Exactly. So you think she wants to be around all that right now?
But from the time they got together, I thought that was going to be a quick.
But we missing the point, though.
But they were together for a while, y'all. They were definitely.
I'm saying they lasted longer than I thought they were going to last.
They definitely loved. I think they fell in love at one point.
But we saying all this, though. But y'all saying that she may have not wanted to be around it. But you remember she said, honey, it was not her choice.
Maybe he pushed her away to keep her safe.
No, that's possible.
Well, he should say that then, honey. Cause
he probably did say that to her, Gary. She said it wasn't her choice, and she seemed like she was shook by it, like she was a little hurt, and she might have wanted to stay there and keep it together, but maybe he pushed her away to keep her safe.
Well, we just gonna keep her lifted up in prayer, honey. All parties, him too as well. But I just feel bad for her that you didn't put all this out in your song, and that song gonna last forever. So she gonna have to hear that song forever and ever.
But that's okay.
Is it?
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, we're gonna see. Well, speaking of love, honey, Cynthia Bailey is out, baby. Cynthia said, honey, she's now official. She's official, y'all, with musician LaPrince. She say, but she's keeping her love life, baby, offline. Now, Cynthia has confirmed that she's officially the girlfriend of musician LaPrince, but is choosing to keep their relationship private. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star, she told Andy Cohen the other day that, honey, they're taking their romance to the next level, though that doesn't involve showcasing it online. She said, we're outside, honey, we're not on social media, and that's the final, saying she's madly in love with this man. But what outside mean? I thought outside mean they were single. What does that mean, Gen X-y?
Outside means you're outside, like you single, you in the streets having fun.
But she said they're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, you ain't outside.
I think she might be using it wrong.
Oh,
I've been using it wrong too.
Oh, yeah, wow. When I don't go out for a long time, I'll be like, I'm outside.
No, that means,
but I'm not single.
I thought that's what it meant. Like, I'm out here having fun. I'm outside.
It mean whatever you want it to mean, child.
I guess so, honey. Well, congratulations to Cynthia, though. But why people don't want to put their relationships out in the public? I mean, if you're in love with somebody, don't you want the world to know? Don't y'all?
Yeah, you can't be ashamed. You got to love.
Yes. Don't be ashamed of me.
Ashamed.
Yeah, put it out there and stuff, but they want to keep it all private and stuff. She said they're keeping it private and all that other stuff. But I think she should let the world know, honey. She got to shout that she's coming out. That's what Donna Ross said. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is ox blood. On the high end, you say ox blood, and on the low end, you say beautiful burgundy. Everybody's raving that beautiful gown, honey, that Beyonce was wearing by Schiaparelli the other day. The color was ox blood. So, honey, that's your color for today.
Is that a new design of Schiaparelli?
Yeah, Schiaparelli, honey. It's more new so to the Africans than America because Schiaparelli's been around for a while, but it's very expensive, honey. That's a very expensive designer. So, Google her.
Google her. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Gary.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley, I got the record call. Get them at 8669 Ricky. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
My name is Lee Dickerson. I'm calling from Houston, Texas. We want to wake up Houston, Texas. Wake up, wake up.
Good morning. This is Nicole calling from OKC. I just want to give a wake-up call or wake-up shout-out to the whole city of Oklahoma City. We are the NBA champions. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Sandy from Miami telling all my brothers and sisters in Salisbury, Virginia, to wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, it's your girl, TT. I'm calling to wake up all my Omnicell co-workers. Y'all wake y'all asses up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. This is Miranda in North Carolina. Wake up, Zion and Tim. Let's go.
What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Kansas City, wake up. In Columbus, wake up. Cincinnati, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. West Palm Beach, wake up. And Greenville, wake up. Come on, Jacksonville, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brent.
Welcome, Ricky.
Alfreda's, what you got going on in good news this morning?
Ricky, what do you get somebody for their 102nd birthday? Whatever the hell they want.
Honey
even pack. No. You get them what they want, even if they ask for a stripper, which is precisely what Gwyneth Griffith's birthday request was. So when she asked for that, the people at her care home were not about to let her down. She's known as like the queen of this nursing home, so she's got a rep for being feisty, funny, and totally unfiltered, even while living with dementia. So when she said she wanted a butler in the buff, literally that was her request. The team made it happen. And next year, they already promised her 2 strippers because she's going to be 103. And when you're that age and still running the show, the rules just don't apply to you.
Period.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Live with a sense of humor. Have a good time. When you get that age and you're getting ready to, your life is, you got more years behind you than you have in front of you. Mm-hmm. I mean, go ahead and live life. Everything don't have to be religious based.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? God
Yes.
knows you love him and stuff. He let you live that long. But have fun. She probably doing it for the laughs.
Yes.
And have a good time and let's party and let's get back to our 20s. She probably didn't get to do it when she was young.
Right.
And so that makes me happy that they
Me too.
going out of their way to do something nice like that for her. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So happy birthday to her, and I hope she live to see. My great grandma was 106.
Wow. 106 years old.
106, yeah.
The things she saw. Things she saw.
Yeah, and was in her right mind. I would call her phone, hey, Ricky, what you doing? Just like that.
That's dope.
Yeah, she was awesome, man. All right, Special K, what you got in the bad news?
Well, a Montana man was arrested for stealing $1 during a bank robbery. Now, the man told the teller, I'm declaring a bank robbery. I'm declaring this a bank robbery, and demanded a single dollar. Now, after getting the money, he put the dollar on another countertop and told the employees to call the police, tell them it was a bank robbery. The man waited on the steps outside the bank until the police arrived. He was arrested and is still currently in jail.
What?
The man didn't explain why he wanted to be arrested, but I already know.
What?
Why?
He got a message from his wife that said, come straight home from work because we need to talk.
That's right.
He said, the hell.
Boy.
I ain't mad at him. That's why he's still in jail. He don't want to bond out. He said,
Boy, that'll do it, won't it?
When you get that message, we need to talk as soon as you get home. Boy, you better get arrested, have a wreck. You better do something.
You're right.
Now he's still in jail.
Over $1.
At peace.
And won't bond out. He said, He said, I'm good.
At peace. And then when you do get home and she still want to talk, you be like, I'm stressed right now. I'm going through something. This mental trauma from being locked up. I can't deal with nothing right now.
Shout out to all the women out there. If you ever really want to talk to your man, don't telegraph it and tell him y'all need to talk. Just talk to him.
Yeah, just bring it up in a roundabout way. But that'll have you put your shield up quick. Oh my God. Yeah, that's something like that. I appreciate that, Special K. All right, let's go to the what the hell news, Brat.
Okay, Ricky, well, you know you having a bad day when it involves a rescue crew pulling you out of a chimney and a bill for $10,000 in damages. Firefighters in Bristol, Connecticut had to rescue a man who got stuck in the chimney of a pavilion at Rockwell Park over the weekend. Now, the man was apparently trying to rescue his dog who had been locked inside. Now, according to reports, the park's restrooms were in the building and the doors automatically lock at 10 p.m. every night. It's unclear how the dog became trapped inside, but it's possible it was just bad timing. So when the doors lock, they can still be open from the inside, but a dog wouldn't be able to do that. So, maybe the man was inside too around 10 o'clock and the doors closed before he was able to get his dog out. But the man took matters into his own hands and tried to break into the building through the chimney. Then he got stuck. The firefighters had to remove parts of the chimney and building to get him out. The man was arrested and charged with burglary, trespassing, and criminal mischief. Now, it's unclear how long he was stuck in the chimney, but he and the dog were uninjured, thank God.
Wow.
That's a doggone shame.
That's a lie.
How long he was waiting for that?
He might have made that story up. He might have just been he might have tried to leave his dog in there so he could break in and use that story for the cops.
Oh, they're trying to use that as an excuse to get back in there.
Like, really? You don't go down a chimney to get your dog? Come on.
You know why he did all that?
Why?
Because his wife said, hey, I need to talk to you about something when you get home. Let's see what's up with the... Hello?
Yeah, hold on. I'm in the back of police car. Hold on.
Let's tell me what happened.
I'm getting locked up. Hold on. I'm trying not to get locked up right now.
You're not coming to work, but are you coming to work?
It depends on what the police do, Sheldon. I need your car being Trump for like real talk. I always say that, but I'm for real this time. I need you to call him.
Okay,
I'm trying to record all this on my phone, Sheldon. Sheldon, I don't even know what it is. I had my dog driving me to work this morning.
Yeah, what?
I had my dog driving me to work this morning because, my license has been...
Your homeboy or a real dog?
No, my real dog.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I've been teaching her how to... Listen, Shout, I've been teaching her how to drive since he was a little puppy. And he know how to drive, but man, dumbass, he don't use turn signal. And we got pulled.
No, you lying. You can't even hold it in.
Nah, he know how to put his hands on the wheel, and he know how to stop. I reach my foot up,
press the brakes and the gas.
I reach my foot up and press the brakes and the gas, cause he a dog. How dumb is you? He can't put his feet on the gas cause he a dog. God.
Okay, how dumb is you for having a dog driving the car?
Look, shawty, but I put a hat on him and a Deion Sanders jersey, so he looked like a dude. Like you just see him, he got on the Atlanta Falcons jersey with a baseball cap.
And had some shade.
Nah, I put him on a throwback jersey, Deion Sanders, Deion Sanders throwback jersey, 21 Sanders Atlanta Hawks.
What kind of dog is it?
He like a German Shepherd mixed with a poodle mixed with a Chihuahua. He big and little at the same time. He got curly hair, but it's straight in the back. Look, shawty, that's not neither here nor there. That's not even the issue right now. The issue is right now, I'm trying not to get locked up. These police got me in the back of the car because this dumb-ass dog don't use no turn signal because, he a dog.
Right.
So you don't know you supposed to hit that other thing to go left or go right, and we turned. The police talking about we did 2 turns, then you know turn signal. But they still ain't figured out he a dog. He just sitting there. I told him he just real quiet. And they keep asking him, sir, can we see your license, sir? And he just looked straight ahead because that's what I trained him to do. But if they pull the hat off, they're going to see his dog is, and I'm probably going to get locked up for letting the dog drive.
Yeah, they going to put him in the vet.
It's a lot right now.
Say, man, what is that, Rob? How you get a dog mixed with a German Shepherd and a Chihuahua?
That between his mom and his daddy. I don't know how you got you. I don't know. How you mixed with?
Yeah. So the dog still looking straight ahead.
Yeah, I told him, I said, just be still, just look straight ahead, because they can't make you talk.
So you in the back of the police car, the dog up in the regular car, in your car?
He up in the regular car. They just all around it, because they don't know, they think he on drugs or something, because they talking about that. We don't know why he ain't saying that.
Okay, do the dog got ID?
He a dog, oh dumb it. Man, get it.
I love to pray. I love to praise his name. I love to praise him.
First of all, she's saying it too slow.
I love
and that vibrato like she having a
seizure. I love to praise his name.
And she on the upbeat. Ma'am, listen to the organ.
Holy name.
No, this is not the shower.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all reach about the morning show 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the T and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. This is what they're saying, honey. Offset is speaking out, y'all. They're saying when a dark skin tone colored man, honey, is blushing, that means it must be love. Well, they're saying, y'all, that Offset is crushing hard, and the lucky star is pop singer Sabrina Carpenter, honey. Yes, baby. They say Offset is crushing over Sabrina Carpenter. Now, they're saying during a recent appearance on Complex's interview with a magician, they're saying, y'all, that Anna de Guzman, y'all, managed to pull the truth out of the rapper. Now, they're saying at first Offset played coy when asked y'all if he had a current crush or a current celebrity crush. And he said that he never told anybody this, y'all, but it's been reported, y'all, that, honey, that he handed down a piece of paper, y'all, with the name already written on it, and it shocked everybody that Offset read it loud. Sabrina Carpenter, y'all. He said, quote, I like her taste in her total artistry, and he said he was blushing and he was revealing that how much he cared, y'all. They say with the two, honey, they both haven't collaborated yet, but they share a label, the same label together. And some people saying, y'all, that, honey, Sabrina is much prettier, y'all, than what's her name? Who he was married to? Cardi B. Yeah, they
really,
saying,
Gary? What's her name?
Yeah, well,
Child, please, Gary, get off the radio right now.
But they saying, honey, You know, now Sabrina happened to be of European descent.
Child, ain't nobody messing with Cardi B. I'm sorry. Everybody know who Cardi B is, and ain't nobody messing with Cardi B. He can get on with that and say whatever it is he want to say to make himself feel better.
You think
But
so?
Cardi B is that deal. Yes, ma'am, no ham, no turkey, and no spam.
Oh, all right, honey.
Told
Yes,
your
Lord.
honey.
Well, baby, honey, this girl, Miss Carpenter, she's from Quakertown, Pennsylvania, and you know she's from the Disney Channel. She was on the show Girls Meet World, and they said she has a new album that's about to come out, Man's Best Friend, and a lot of people saying y'all because she's bowed down to a man, lower extremities on the album cover. Some people say that may be Offset, allegedly that could be him, y'all, but. Nevertheless, it's amazing, y'all. You know how when you can fall out of love, but they say everybody's somebody, and everybody got somebody. So I guess that's a congratulations to Offset because, we love Cardi B and, we like Offset as well, y'all. But, I guess you have to sometimes move on and do what you got to do.
And people do move on, Gary, and that's okay. She's moved on, so he got the right to move on too. And life is life, and they're going to continue to raise their kids together. They still have children, and it is what it is, and they're going to make it work for the kids.
Yeah, well, congratulations then to Offset, y'all. And as we congratulate Offset, let's congratulate Cardi B too, y'all. Now it's being reported, y'all, that Cardi B and her new friend, honey, NFL star Mr. Stephon Diggs, they're saying that he rents castles for Cardi B, baby. They say
Yes,
love
he
is that. They
does.
say he rents castles out. They say Cardi shares several. Baby, they was in Europe, Ricky, and they're saying, honey, that she showed that her man Stephon is not holding back, honey, when it comes to showing her love, baby.
Go to her page, Ricky.
Yeah, they said that New England Patriots, honey, wide receiver made the trip extra special by booking a castle for them to stay in. Now, they said in the footage posted on her IG story, like Brad just told you to go to, Cardi gave a tour, baby, of that huge
beautiful.
property, honey, giving a glimpse, honey, of that lavish castle. I didn't even know they still had castles.
Yes, they do. It was beautiful.
Really? Oh, my God. So, Ron T, you the sports G, does this man have money?
Yeah, he got some money, man.
Come on, down.
Really?
Yeah, he's 31. He got a few more years left in the tank.
Really? To be renting out castles and things?
Hey, man.
Brad, I know you probably. Would you rent out a castle?
Absolutely.
Oh, my God.
You can
honey.
afford it.
Just for the experience.
Yeah.
Did you see that long table? And did you see that pool inside of there?
A pool inside?
Yes, it was beautiful. Go to her Instagram page.
Oh, man. Well, congratulations to Cardi B, baby. In this
I'm so
castle.
happy for her.
She needs to write a book, honey.
Man, I want him to do her right, though, now.
Yeah, but
if you're going to be with her and she coming on a bounce back
I think
relationship,
he will.
I just hope and
He
pray to
seems like he
God
appreciates her. I think he
that,
will.
that he do her right now because we love Cardi B and we all sensitive about Cardi B. Do her right now. Stay with her and hang in there with her now.
Because he is an
got
athlete,
yourself
honey.
a good one. I love her.
And you know them athletes, baby, honey, they be having girls, honey, on every corner and things like that. But we hope, like, 'cause I know Brad always say, honey, I'm negative in this relationship.
You are. And if it don't work, Miss Cardi B has plenty of options.
Yeah, well, bless her spirit. And I would do like Cindy, honey. I wouldn't put it out there, honey. I would let everybody know about those castles he rented, because then the next girl waiting right outside the door, honey, for her to trip, and then he'll be renting her a castle,
No, don't
too.
do that, Gary. He don't want no next girl. He happy with Cardi B, and let's move on.
Oh, okay.
Don't wish them no negative nothing.
Okay, let me move on, y'all. Moving on, then another celebrity news, y'all. It's being rumored, y'all, that Jay-Z, honey, is going to headline the Super Bowl 2026. Are y'all excited about that? But anyway, honey, they're saying Jay-Z is rumored to headline the 2026 Super Bowl halftime show. They say though Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and the NFL have not confirmed the internet chat, they said the speculation isn't far-fetched. Since 2019, Jay-Z's Rock Nation has collaborated with the NFL, y'all, to create, honey, halftime.
Let Chris Brown do the Super Bowl? Why? Why?
He'll kill it.
It would be the best Super Bowl halftime performance of all time.
Yeah,
one of them.
I agree.
If you let Chris
on
Brown,
his
we
tours.
are holding our breath. We are waiting. Like, what is it going to take? Y'all know
They done
Chris
let
Brown gonna put
everybody
on the
else
show.
do it. Come
Exactly.
on now, right?
This man is selling out arenas all over the country. He is like
other countries.
Yeah, like a new
Start
Michael
a petition.
Jackson. You know what I'm saying, man?
Start a petition
come on.
demanding that Chris Brown do the Super Bowl.
He would kill it.
I'm talking about murder it. I'm talking about dance. I'm talking about it'll be a show. It would be unbelievable.
He'll be flying in the sky and everything.
Yeah. But it wouldn't be fair to Jay-Z. If his wife Beyonce did the Super Bowl and you don't keep that in the same household, that's not a good look. So it's not a good look for Blue Ivy and them to see their mama did the Super Bowl and they didn't do it. So and he's part of the NFL.
He don't need to do it.
Yeah, well, he got that wouldn't be a good look. And it's not a good look.
Jay-Z got hits or whatever. He can bring out a lot of artists with him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
Jay-Z
damn,
ain't
man,
Chris
you
Brown.
got to bring out Chris Brown. You have to let Chris Brown do the Super Bowl now, for real.
The fact that they haven't done it now, it's starting to look weird.
This man,
It's like,
man,
how you gonna
mix
ignore the greatest
between-
entertainer?
You'll
living right
get Michael Jackson, you'll get Prince, you'll get Usher, you'll get Keith Sweat, you'll get all of it, all mixed up into one with Chris Brown.
You think they're still holding that Rihanna situation over his head?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but then he can bring out all the Brown. He'll bring out Bobby Brown. He can bring out Meet the Browns.
Yes,
Who
Judge
else he'll
Joe
bring out
Brown.
special- Yeah, Judge Joe Brown. You know what I'm saying?
They won't be in-
Steve,
they won't be in-
comedian Steve Brown. Jay Anthony Brown. He
He'll bring out all the Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, well,
then he'll bring out James Brown from the grave. There's a whole lot of stuff Chris Brown could do.
Well, yeah, he could do all that, but I don't think that would be a good look right now, honey. They need to-
Reverend Brown from Coming to America.
Reverend Brown.
Reverend Brown. He's been my pastor ever since I was a little boy, Reverend Brown.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is ox blood. On the high end, you say ox blood, and on the low end, you say beautiful burgundy, y'all. And for more information and more stories like that, go to RickSmileyMorningShow.com and follow me at Gary WDTEA. And I guess y'all, did anybody say you can meet the Browns?
Get off the line.
What the Brown?
Get off the island.
Oh, Lord.
Give it up for Randy Watson. One more time, Randy Watson. Reverend Brown. Reverend Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
Who knows?
Well, Chris Brown bring out that preacher for Coming to America, man, that'll wipe me out. Give it up, my pastor, Reverend Brown. He come out there with the hair looking like Arsenio Hall when he was in the Commodore. Oh, man.
Health, happiness, and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, everybody, listen. Dr. Collier, I'm so happy to have you this morning. And thank you for coming on, keeping everybody healthy. And as a matter of fact, Dr. Collier, I took my 5,000 international units of vitamin D yesterday in my omega fish oil and all of those other vitamins that came from your office, your own vitamins. So y'all make sure y'all go to lipodrops.com, and keep your immune system up and give your body a chance to fight off disease. I sound like the doctor. Go ahead. I'm through talking.
Thank you very much, Rickey Smiley, and good morning. Good morning, Rock P, Special K, Gary with the T, Alfredus, and the Brat. And thank you, Rickey, once again for the opportunity to bring healthcare information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So, Rickey, today's Wellness Wednesday, we're going to address the question of what over-the-counter pain medication to take, how and when to take them. There are several over-the-counter medications available to take, and I'm often asked the questions like, which one is the best? Which one is the strongest? Which one is it safe to take? Of course, the most commonly available pain medications include Tylenol or acetaminophen, which is a centrally acting non-opioid pain medication. It acts as an analgesic for reducing pain and an antipyretic for reducing fever. It also is very safe for children to take. As a matter of fact, it was first developed for use in pediatric patients for pain and fever. The standard dose for Tylenol is a 325 milligram tablet. It can be taken 2 tablets every 4 to 6 hours. The extra strength version of Tylenol is a 500 milligram tablet that can be dosed 2 tablets every 6 hours. And the arthritis pain strength of Tylenol, that's an extended release formulation. So that is a 650 milligram tablet that you can take 2 tabs every 8 hours. Rickey, Tylenol is most effective for pain, for mild pain not caused by inflammation, such as arthritis pain, tension headache, or body aches related to a cold. Now, the remaining classes of drugs all fall under the class of what's called non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, or NSAIDs. This class of medication is used for reducing pain and reducing inflammation, in addition to reducing fever. Options include ibuprofen, name brands Motrin and Advil, It comes in a 200 milligram tablet. The standard dose is 1 or 2 tablets every 6 to 8 hours. NSAIDs are best at treating inflammatory-related pains such as inflammation in osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis, dysmenorrhea, which is the big word for menstrual cramps, migraine headaches, toothaches, muscle strains, injuries like cuts, any mild or moderate pain, and of course fever. These are also used for acute pain injuries like musculoskeletal strains, sprains, and other injuries. The recommended dose of Motrin Advil is 200 milligram tablets every 4 to 6 or 8 hours, depending upon your level of pain. Motrin Advil is also available in a children's liquid formulation at 100 milligrams per teaspoon. That's a liquid. So 1 teaspoon is 5 mils. And the dose is usually 1 teaspoon per child. In an older child, you can give them 2. Finally, Ricky, naproxen sodium, name brand Aleve. Aleve comes in a 220 milligram tablet. You take 1 or 2 tablets every 8 to 12 hours in ages 12 or older. So you can't give this.
And that's for what, Dr. Collier? The Aleve?
Aleve is for also for pain and inflammation, but it lasts longer and is more potent. So you can literally take 1 tablet every 12 hours and get a good pain relief with Aleve. For more severe pain, you can take 2 tablets up to every 8 hours. But there's no pediatric version, so there's no Aleve for children. Just for adolescents, age 12 and older, you can take it. So NSAIDs are contraindicated, Ricky, if you take blood thinners, and should be taken with caution if you have high blood pressure, if you're pregnant, if you have kidney, liver, or heart disease. Tylenol can be safely taken if you have blood thinners. That includes Plavix, warfarin, which is Coumadin, Eliquis, Pradaxa, and Xarelto. A lot of people take blood thinners because of atrial fibrillation, or they've had a heart attack or a stroke, and so they cannot take, the only pain medication that they can take would be Tylenol. So, Ricky, for any of these medications, you use the lowest effective dose for the shortest duration of time to get relief. So there you have it. That's good information for the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Dr. Collier, Rock T didn't want to ask us on the question because he didn't want to get attacked by a lot of people in where him and Crystal live. If you're a little person, do you take a half a Tylenol or do they need to take a whole one?
Based on age and weight.
Okay.
Based on age and weight. So if you're an adult little person, you can take the standard dose.
No,
so that's actually a good question, Ricky.
Yeah, you could have asked that yourself. You sit right here laughing and stuff. Texting me while you talking about asking.
Right.
And then he didn't say little people. He said midget. And I said you can't say that. That's politically incorrect. You say little
Rock
person.
T used the M word. No, he didn't.
You already know. Yes, he did. Let's go to the phones. 8669 Ricky 8669 RICKEY. Good morning. You're on with Dr. Collier.
Yes, I have a PSA of 5.0. And I was wondering if that requires me to get a biopsy for my prostate.
Yes, because normal is less than 4, and for African American men, we really like for it to be 2.5 or less. So 5.6 at minimum, you should get an ultrasound of the prostate. They have a specific type of ultrasound and or MRI now. It's the newest technology that can show whether there's anything to biopsy. Then, if necessary, you can get a biopsy. But normally, if the PSA is between 5 and 10, it is usually due to prostate enlargement. So if you have benign prostatic hypertrophy, if it's greater than 10, then you always need to rule out prostate cancer. But in African-American men, genetically predisposed to prostate cancer and the highest death rates, I would say with 5.6, after the MRI of the prostate, I would definitely, the biopsy is the only test that answers the question. Everything else is just a picture of what it could be and cannot rule out, etc. But the prostate biopsy will give you peace of mind. If it is cancer, you get early diagnosis to get treated. If it's not, then you know you don't have to worry about it. You just have an enlarged prostate and you have an elevated PSA. That's prostate-specific antigen, the blood test used that's required when you get a comprehensive physical examination as a male.
All right, y'all. I need y'all to get on the phone. Hey, if you have any medical questions for Dr. MJ Collier, hit me up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Hey, we're going to be taking more of your phone calls coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Yeah, I want to ask you a question about constant urination. Because I've tried every prescription drug there is, and nothing's working. I want to ask them, what can I do?
If you're having problems with urination, there are several disease states that can be responsible for that, predominantly high blood pressure and diabetes, but there's also needs to be a real evaluation to determine what's called urodynamics, to see what your bladder capacity is and to see if there's a problem with the amount of urine that your bladder can hold. Lastly, you need to do Kegel exercises so that you can control and hold it until it's time to get to the bathroom. And those Kegels are just where you're urinating and you try to cut out the urine flow, you squeeze, and you do that. Do those exercises. I recommend doing them like if you're watching television when a commercial comes on, just do a set of 10, and that will increase and enhance your ability, your sphincter tone for your ability to hold urine in.
What the hell you just said, sir?
I didn't know men did that.
What kind of
I didn't know men
exercise?
could do that.
Yeah, oh, yes. Kegel exercises are good for men and women. The pelvic floor is the pelvic floor. So it makes a woman's, it helps with her urination,
Some of
but
the
also
thing you
makes
do
the
when you try
vagina
to get all
tight.
the urine out right at the end, tell me that.
Well, yes, but the problem is as we age, the elasticity of the bladder changes. So our ability to empty the bladder, we have to change our culture. You have to stand there, excuse me. You have to stand there, wait for the bladder to empty, wait for it to get the urge again, and then wait for it to empty. Otherwise, if you're rushing, you'll urinate, you'll zip your pants up and go wash your hands. And before you wash your hands good, you feel the urge to go again. So part of the culture with older men, it has to be you have to give your bladder time to empty. So even when Dr. Collier goes to the bathroom in a public place, I'll be like a movie theater or a sporting event. 2 or 3 young guys may come and go while I'm still standing there. And so, but once I'm finished, I'm finished. Other older guys who rush in and out, they're right back in the bathroom 15 minutes later with that problem.
Yeah, because you got that extra drip.
Yep.
You got that extra drip. You got to take care of it.
That big old pea spot be in your.
That's why I wear a panty liner.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
I wear panty liners.
Say, man.
Believe it or not, a lot of men do just for that reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been using Bounty as the quicker picker-upper. All right, let's go to the phones. 866-9 Ricky. You on with Dr. Collier?
Put a Nike sock down there.
Yes, I have a question about penile enlargement. Is there a medical procedure that could make it bigger?
That actually is a surgical procedure that was started out in California, where they would take the penis and they basically just take it and pull it forward. It's attached by a ligament to the pelvic bone, and they release that ligament and extend it out further. But there's no other real therapy that makes it bigger or longer. That just extends what you already have. There have been cases where they have injected fat cells, just like a woman gets a butt lift. They can take fat from your abdomen or your butt and inject it into the penis. But I've never seen that come out good cosmetically. It always makes the penis look lumpy and weird. So,
do they call that a PDL?
Dr. Collier makes it sound like
that's a good question.
Like it got a double chin.
A triple chin, a quadruple chin. It's just lumpy. You know, it's very difficult to smooth that out. So, you know, an experienced doctor might be able to do it, but really, you know, you just kind of have to go with what God blessed you with and be happy.
Start dealing with smaller women, sir.
Sir.
He got that lumpy joke.
Are you talking about high challenge people or little people?
Yeah, just start dealing with only little people.
Yeah, sir. You might need some hot water because when I be boiling them hot dogs for the hot dogs for the cookouts, the hot dogs, the ballpark franks, they grow in the pot. You might want to sit in a jacuzzi.
They plump when you cook them. They plump when you cook them. Rickey Smiley, I want all your listeners to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ask ASKDRMJ, where we have hundreds of videos on various healthcare topics. I don't have one on penile enlargement, but I will put one up. Go to my official website, lipodrops.com, where you'll find information on various supplements like vitamin D3 at 5,000 international units per day. Follow me at ASKDRMJ on all social media platforms. And remember, these are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast Super Days, Rock T, or its production crew. Stick stay. Don't you dare go away. You're listening to Dr. MJ. No secrets on penile enlargement, just good health care on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Dr. Collier, say good morning to my nephew, Brandon Connor. He texted me, he said, man, I had to pull over. I can't breathe.
Brandon, good morning, sir. So good to talk, and thank you for being a loyal listener.
Fix your jeans. Fix your jeans.
Comedian Rita, Brent.
Oh, man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time for Fix It Jesus. Brent. Alfreda's Rock T, Special K, Gary with the T. We got the one and only comedian extraordinary Rita, Brent, Jackson State University's own member, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Rita, what's up?
What's up? What's up, Ricky? What's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning.
Happy to have you. Come on
Thank
now.
you. And shout out to the Deltas. You know, I performed at Atlanta Comedy Theater. It was about 85, 90 Deltas in there. So shout out to my sunrise for showing up for me. Yes, yes. Well, Ricky, we have a special, serious edition of Fix It Jesus this morning. There's a lady making her rounds on social media named Miss Shirley. She got caught in a very unfortunate situation at her cookout now. But this is a situation that only Jesus can fix. But, Ricky, I'm just going to let y'all hear it. I'm going to let her tell y'all what happened. Let's hear it.
This is for Brenda. Since you won't answer your phone, I know you watch my video. When somebody invites you to a party, that don't mean for you to act like no hog or dog. I cooked 5 slabs of ribs yesterday. I'm not saying that you ate all the ribs, but you were huddled over the rib dish. You toted 5 or 6 plates away from here yesterday. You didn't ask me, could you do it? I didn't mind you taking no carry out after everybody get through eating. Give everybody a chance to get them a piece of rib, fish, baked neck bone. I had shrimp. I had oysters. I had crabs. I had a variety of food. People went to complain about the rib was getting low and they didn't get a chance to get any. It wasn't my fault. I cooked 5 slabs. That's why people hate to invite certain people to their event. Because people told off all them plates and stuff, being greedy. Now it got me feeling bad as a host. You would not be invited to nothing I have from now on. You got your plate and you left. Don't do that no more. Don't do it no more.
Oh, God.
How y'all feel about that?
I agree with her. Everybody sympathize with that because everybody got a Brenda in their family. Everybody got a Brenda that come over there and sit up there and get them plates and go home. Don't bring nothing. And then got a bunch of kids. And then they gonna clean up nothing. They gonna get them plates and they gonna dip.
It's a 2-plate max on takeout plates.
2. Should be 1.
One.
Exactly.
Have some common courtesy.
In case you got a spouse or somebody invalid at home.
If you're not there, you
they
don't
should
get
have
it.
came. They
Yeah,
should have
thank
came.
you.
What if they in a wheelchair?
Yeah, so yeah, you could have. We got a wheelchair ramp. A wheelchair. Most houses are wheelchair accommodating.
They recover.
I agree.
Yeah,
This lady, I think we got to bring good cookout manners back, Ricky. And, you know, I was thinking about this. There's only one way to settle this because Miss Shirley been calling. The lady ain't been answering the phone. She got to go old school and call this woman and talk woman to woman. So if I was Miss Shirley, I'll tap into the spirit of the single Shirley Brown. And this is how I would handle this. Y'all want to hear it? Here we go.
Let me leave this hungry hippo a voicemail. Hello, Brenda? This is Shirley. I know you know who I am. And the reason I'm calling you is because I was told by several peoples that you came to the cookout empty-handed and left full-handed with 5 to-go plates. So I got a chicken bone to pick with you, woman to woman. You're supposed to at least stay for 27 minutes before you start stuffing plates with everything in it. But no, you just walked in, spoke dry as a Popeye's biscuit to everybody and started fixing plates. I know exactly what and how much I cooked, and I know what your big greedy thieving tail took. I got the ribs on sale down at the Winn-Dixie. They had a Juneteenth sale and didn't have no smell to them, so I got pick 5 for $18.65, because that's what we got free. And I got one of them free at last cakes too down there from the Kroger's. Now usually 1 slab of ribs costs more than veneers, but I used my bingo money on food for this cookout. I made enough for everybody to get 1 rib, 2 oysters, boiled and charbroiled, 1 shrimp with the head on, 1 shrimp with the head off, 1 half a devil egg, other half an angel egg, 4 flats, 2 drums, 1 piano, and 11 baked neck bones that are cooked on 375 in the oven.
Oh, Brenda.
This is for Brenda.
Girl, you need to answer your phone.
Y'all know you watch my video.
Cause you brought your to my cookout acting like a hog and a dog.
That don't mean act like no hog
And
or
every
dog.
time you walk through the door, all the ribs get low.
I cooked 5 slabs of ribs.
So I'm telling you, woman to woman, that you can't come to my house. No, you can't come to my house no more.
Brenda, this Shirley again. Now, when I talk to you, you better not tell no tales, because everybody saw you take them plate of ribs. Ricky, the Brat, Special K, Gary, Rock T, Alfreda's, Black Tony, White Tony, Dr. Collier, Pastor Haynes, Beyonce, Big Chris, Taylor, 2 TJ, Super Dave, until you tipped out like the Pink Panther with them kitten heels on. Everybody saw you. Rudolph, Cupid, Dasher, Blitzen, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, Dopey, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Al, Simon, Theodore, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, Charlie Brown, James Brown, Bobby Brown, Doodoo Brown.
You got your plate and you left. Don't do that no more.
Hey, Rita,
Don't do it no more.
Rita. Hey, Rita, you can't have them on this show no more. Go on, Rita.
Yes.
Bye, Rita. Hey, Rita,
That's how she got to do it, Rick.
Rita, you cannot come back on this show. We're done. We're done.
I bet she has a phone now. I bet she has a phone now.
Oh,
Rita,
man,
let
you
everybody
did
know
that
how
one.
you can be reached.
All right, y'all can reach me at Rita Brent Comedy, RITABRENT Comedy on all platforms. Hey, Brenda, answer the phone. Answer the phone. Let's go.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 27 minutes after the hour. Y'all front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It is Wednesday, June 25th. Here's what's going on in the news. Another teen murder in another school community left reeling. In Frisco, the 17-year-old accused of stabbing and killing Austin Metcalf during a high school track meet has now been indicted for murder. The suspect, Carmelo Anthony, claims it was self-defense. Meanwhile, on the West Coast, another family is demanding accountability. 14-year-old Armando Morales was stabbed to death in a school parking lot in Santa Ana, California, back in May. His family says the district didn't provide adequate security, and they say the staff let Morales bleed to death without getting him medical help in time. Listen.
Armando was stepping in to help a friend, trying to protect him, and in the process, while protecting his friend, he got murdered. But it was a security officer that came late and an assistant principal that brought Armando into the office, and instead of immediately giving life-saving measures, he was asking questions, shouting at both of the boys.
Both cases are sparking bigger questions about how schools nationwide are handling safety, especially when student fights turn deadly. In other news, U.S. intelligence officials say the strikes on Iran didn't actually wipe out the country's nuclear program and only set it back a few months. That is according to a classified assessment leaked from the DEI and CENTCOM. Now, the White House is calling that reporting flat out wrong, while Trump insists the attacks obliterated Iran's key atomic sites. Stay cool today if you can. Tens of millions are sweating through an extremely dangerous heat wave sweeping the U.S., with temps running up to 20 degrees hotter than usual from Maine to Texas. And it's only going to get hotter today before some relief shows up around Thursday. Meanwhile, over in South Carolina, a lightning strike at Lake Murray sent 20 people to get checked out. 12 ended up in the hospital, but thankfully all with non-life-threatening injuries. So it's going to be hot out there.
It got so hot yesterday, Alfred, I literally got sick. It made me sleepy. Like, I think I had overheated exhaustion.
It can happen. It can happen. So you have to stay cool. You have to make sure you're staying hydrated as well, especially if you're working outside. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Tonight it is going down. NBA Draft, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. Number one overall pick expected to be Cooper Flag to the Dallas Mavs out of Duke. All roads are leading to Dallas, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Kyrie Irving just signed a new 3-year deal with the Mavs. So you got a healthy Anthony Davis. By this time next year, he'll be healthy. Cooper Flag and Kyrie Irving coming off his surgery being healthy. That's a dangerous threesome if Anthony Davis can stay healthy. That's the crucial thing right there. So we're going to see what happens, big dog. Your boy Shannon Sharp, rapper Jim Jones, got into a heated argument on the Nightcap podcast. Jim Jones is on record for saying that he's better than Nas as a rapper. Shannon pretty much said, tap the brakes, young whippersnapper. Tap the brakes.
Were you smoking when you said you better than Nas? I'm put it to you like this, Jim. Hey, bro, you been at this thing
but lyrically, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Yeah,
Y'all
but look how
ain't
you
effing with
dress.
Nas.
Look how you dress. You don't even be in the same places I be in. And the
But
things
I-
that we listen to.
I can be in the church house. You can't F with Nas lyrics. I don't know who told you that. Now look, y'all know you on that good stuff, but you're not seeing Nas. You're not seeing Nas, bro. Let's be real.
You got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds in their panties because I said I'm better than Nas.
It don't matter.
Look at you.
Say, man.
Distraction. He got mad.
Look, man, Jim Jones, he got hits. He got records. He's in hip-hop history. But Nas is Nas, man. It is what it is. Like, in my personal opinion, you know, Nas, you can't. That's not really a comparison. Like, and it's no disrespect, but I'm with Shannon Sharp on that one right there, man. It is what it is. That's my
I want to see Shirley Caesar and Tremaine Hawkins do a verse.
Oh, man.
Call it Sweeping Through the City.
Hey, y'all follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Let's talk about it. Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. This segment is being brought to you by.
Brought to you by McDonald's McValue, man. A new way to experience your McDonald's must-haves. It means you can do more than ever with your McDonald's money. What up, Briggity Tat?
What up, Rock T? Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, here's an update on the Diddy trial. The defense has rested its case. And yesterday, in a rare moment in the criminal trial, Diddy spoke in court, but only to tell the judge how he was feeling and to thank him for doing a good job, while also confirming his decision not to take the stand. When the judge asked Diddy how he was feeling, his reply was, "I'm doing great, Your Honor. I've been wanting to tell you thank you. You're doing an excellent job." Reportedly, Diddy could have been a huge risk for his defense to allow him to be cross-examined by some of the best prosecutors in the country. The judge has indicated that closing arguments could take place tomorrow, and that could lead to a jury verdict as early as Friday. So we will keep you posted on this because everybody want to know what this verdict is going to be. Meanwhile, y'all, this upcoming semester at Temple University in Philadelphia, a new course focusing on Kendrick Lamar's life, legacy, and culture influence will be available for students. The course is titled Kendrick Lamar and the Morale of the Mad City. It will be taught by a professor in the university's Afroecology and African American Studies department. In the course, students will analyze Kendrick Lamar's work while looking at the policies that shaped his upbringing and the environment in Compton, California that shaped his music and perspective. And last but not least, Cardi B has finally announced her long-awaited sophomore album. It is titled Am I the Drama? And it will drop on September 19th, but it's available right now for pre-order. The project has 23 tracks, including the smash hits WAP and Up and the new single
that thing
Outside.
finna hit.
Yes,
They've
it
been
is.
waiting for this. That
Yes.
thing finna hit.
Come on now.
And we love her.
Yes, we do. And Outside came out on Friday, and it's already #1. She released her debut and only other album, Invasion of Privacy, in 2018. So it's been a while since we've seen a project from her, so we are excited. We love her, and congratulations to her. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. And make sure you get to that Hulu to get that Foolish. And I do have that new song out called Have You to Myself, featuring Jessica Best. It is streaming on all platforms. Coming up, y'all, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.